Now we're going to talk about the 5-man weave. The 5-man weave, we're going to start with player number 3 taking the ball out, and just like usual, and then these 4 players can just line up in any order. We have 2 players on the block here, okay, and then 2 other players just outside of them. So you have 4 players in a straight line, okay. Player number 3 is going to pass the ball in to either of the players that's on the block. So they can pass it to this guy or this guy. Okay. Whatever person they pass it to, the rule for the 5-man weave is you pass it to a player and you go behind that player and another player. Okay. Go behind 2 players. Alright. Now, when this guy has the ball, he's passing it to the player next to him. He's going to go behind that player and another player, 2 players. Meanwhile, these 2 are moving down the court, and you always want to be on this line here extended. It's hard to do it while I'm looking at the camera. This line here extended all the way down, and this line here extended. All the passes we make want to be along that line. So these 2 guys, like I said, they were kind of out here. They're going to move down the court, and this guy needs to be next to the line. So this guy's going to pass to this guy, go behind his pass, and behind one more player. He's waiting over here. Okay, meanwhile, these 2 are moving down the court. This guy here is going to get the next pass, so he wants to get on that blue line. Okay, there's no blue line there, but you got to think about the key. This is called the key. Imaginary line going down the court. Okay, so he's going to pass to this guy, go behind the pass, and behind one more player. These guys are moving down the court, getting on that imaginary line. Pass, go behind 2 players. These guys, meanwhile, are going down the court. Pass, go behind 2 players. These guys would be moving down the court, meanwhile. Pass, go behind 2 players. These 2 are moving down the court. Now, this is when it gets tricky. This is when the defense is going to be picking us up. Right there at half court is when they're waiting. So, number 1 really has to get open, or whoever that person is. They're going to pass and go behind 2 players. Now, if this guy's totally guarded, we could just call black and everybody could get open, and we could just try to get a pass. But if we keep doing 5-man weave, that'd be great. He's passing, going behind 2 players. These 2 guys come up here, pass, go behind 2 players. Meanwhile, these 2 guys are moving down, pass, and he'd shoot. Okay? That is a 5-man weave. Again, if we're here at half court, and this pass here is not open, the coaches will call black. And then everybody can kind of try to get open here. We'll get a pass to somebody. But we'd like to try to do the 5-man weave all the way down the court. And that is the 5-man weave.